Okay, guys, today we are going to study about statistics. It's part of O levels as well as IGCSE. I will be discussing about four major things in this: mean, median, mod, and range. Uh, but to be particular, there are two kind of datas over here. Uh, One is actually without the table, and the other one is with table. Without table, we call it as simple data, discrete data, or raw data, simple data, data as simple. Let's start from that one first. For us, for example, uh, for example, any of your teacher asks you about your tests and your marks, and he just noted down here in front of you. For example, few of you might someone have scored pretty bad, and another one has scored pretty good. So all the numbers can be listed down here. Let me just count them: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Let's make it 10. 10 numbers, data of 10 numbers. Test marks: 17, 15, 13, and 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Four things, as I said, we are going to find out. First one is the mean, and the second one is the mod, and then it's median, and the last one would be the range of the data. Let's start from the very first one. It's very simple. Mean, you can also call it as an average of the data. You all have been doing it from quite early of your age. What do we call average? Average hoti kya? Average is actually sum of the data divided by total numbers. Total numbers, how many are they? So what are you going to do? You are going to simply add all these numbers: 2 plus 18 plus 12 plus 11, and all these numbers up till 12, and then you are going to divide by how many total are these numbers. So these are 10 numbers, तो आप इनको divide कर देंगे आपस में, तो you'll get the mean. 12, 14, 17, 15, 13, and 12. If you add them all, it's going to give you 122, and simply divided by 10, and you'll get an answer of 12.2, and that's the average of this entire data, of this entire test marks. This is the average score of your class. So it seems like just a passing above average marks, above passing marks. So what is the mod? Mod is actually the most frequent number, most frequently occurring number in your data. Which number do you think is the most occurring number? Unfortunately, there is no number that is repeating it. Yes, there is one. 12 is the most repeating number. So the mod over here for this specific question would be 12. The most repeating, the most number of time a number is repeating itself, that would be the mod. And for the median is actually known as the middle number. But for finding out the middle number, this is not the way. You cannot identify from these numbers that what would be the middle number exactly. So for that, the first step would be to arrange your data. You need to arrange your data. Arranging can be done in any way. It can be ascending or it can be descending. आप किसी तरह से भी इसको arrange कर लें, or descending. Either of the ways, ascending or descending. Let me just arrange it in ascending order. 2 comma 2, then greater than 2 is 8, and then it's 11, and then it's 12, 2 times 12, and then it's 13, 1 time 13, 12. I need to write it 2 times. Yes, you are right. It's 13, then 13, and 14, 15 as well, 17, and then 17, and then 18. For clarity, you can count the number of terms that you have written, so that there is no ambiguity or no error in the question. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. तो हमारा data complete है. Now you can exactly figure out that which number is the right there in the middle. तो आप cutting start कर दें balance में, from one from the left and the other one from the right. तो one by one आप cutting कर दें, तो you will go exactly there in the middle. But for this scenario, when there are even numbers, you'll get two numbers in the middle. Whenever you have two numbers in the middle, you find an average of those two numbers, and that would be the median. अगर यहाँ पर odd numbers होते तो आपके पास exactly simple एक ही value आती, लेकिन median आपके पास यहाँ पे since after cutting and figuring it out, आपको पता लगा there are two numbers there in the middle, तो आप उन दोनों numbers को add करेंगे and then you'll find out their mean, उनको average out करेंगे, तो you'll get to know that 12.5 is the median of this entire data. ठीक है. अगर ये odd numbers होते, if they were odd numbers, तो odd numbers में you get exactly one number there in the middle. ठीक है. And what about the range then? Range हमारे पास होती है, range यहाँ से let me just move it here. Range is actually the maximum value minus the minimum value. What is the maximum value there in the question? The maximum number of marks that any of your friends have scored there in the class are 18, or the minimum after taking response from the class are the 2 marks. Minimum 2 marks score किए हुए. So the range of the data is from 18 till 2, and that is 16 numbers in total. So this is how you find out the how you solve a question. Mostly it comes in your P1. In the next video we are going to discuss about table data, when the data is grouped, when there is a lot of data, so we combine them in the form of a group, and how are we going to find out its mean, median, mode, and range. All these same things are going to be discussed, but for a very huge amount of data, तो things median हम थोड़ा सा different तरीके से find करते हैं, mean a little different from this, बाकी सब कुछ almost somehow they are the same. See you in the next video.